idols are mimicking Jesus. I buried my sin in 3 days, it's back up again. In the beginning we would give anything, fighting for ministry, missions and bigger things. You can take everything.
What is up? United TV,
We're
episode
back.
5. Well, he's back. I'm new to
Jay
this role.
Riggs, P-Chex.
It's not P-Chex. I'm much better looking than P-Chex.
Why is P-Chex not here?
Yeah. Well, P-Chex couldn't make it tonight, so you know what? I thought I'd just fill in. It's Nick. But there's no P or J Riggs or P-Chex. It's just Nick.
So that guy we've been talking about lately, P-Chex and I, the guy I'm supposed to host with,
Yeah.
you're the guy we talk about.
Yeah, I'm that guy, yeah.
So how did you get the gig?
Well, I know the youth pastor, so it's all good.
Fair enough. Okay.
What is going on, guys? We miss you guys so much. Isolation's just been crazy. What have you been doing during isolation, Riggs?
I knew you were going to ask me that because I don't do much. If I'm honest, there's a lot of 2K going on, and I'm really trash at 2K.
Well, give us an update on that. How is your 2K play? My player. It's my player, isn't it, guys?
It is.
Shout out
It's
in the
my
comments
player.
below if it's my player. What's your rating?
I am now a solid 84.
Wow.
I'm a stretch 5. Watch out for me. I'm just cash. Every shot, cash.
Yeah, he just greens it every single time.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we've got an awesome United TV episode. I can't believe it's episode 5 already, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, things have been moving so quickly. I thought we'd be like maybe back to 2 or 3. I don't know how that
Yeah,
works, but we would be.
Yeah, I don't know either. When I just think about it, I just think, how are these two getting paid and I'm not? That's another story.
Because we're good looking.
That's another story for another night. But you know what? We've got an awesome night. What do we have planned tonight, Riggs?
We've got a few things on tonight. We've got news with Diana. That's going to be coming up very shortly. After that, what do we have, Vuri?
Well, after that, we've got a special interview.
We do.
Yeah, hey,
How do
don't say I can't organise anything.
you
because
know what? That's why Pete's not here tonight. Budget cuts went I know I joke about it every single week, but we blew the budget for this one.
Oh, guys, I do not spare a single cent when it comes to this interview.
Yeah.
There was no line that I did not cross to get this interview.
He's not joking.
I mean, I reckon I spoke to every single person that I could. I spoke to Donald.
Who's Donald?
Donald Trump. I
Yeah,
spoke to him.
yeah, he's a good guy.
He's my homeboy. I
Yep.
spoke to, there was no one that I didn't speak to get this interview. Shall we tell him who it is?
Should we keep it a secret?
I'm not sure. All I know is he's from the Windy City.
What's that?
The Windy City.
So Windy Hill.
No,
So we have a Bombers player coming.
no.
I hate them. I was going to say.
He's from the Windy City, Rick. So I want you to just think outside of Australia. It's the Windy City.
Wind. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah.
Well, he's from Chicago. His name's Michael Jordan.
Ooh,
Michael Jordan.
MJ.
Yeah, MJ.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
He's coming.
He is. He's better than LeBron.
He's,
Oh man, he's going to be on United TV episode 5. You know what? This is just going to blow up, and I'm just so
Man.
excited. Yeah,
MJ.
MJ's on.
MJ.
We've got MJ on a new segment called the United Couch. We are so excited to have MJ be our first guest.
How are we connecting with this guy?
I don't know, this youth pastor guy, he knows a lot. He's got a lot of strings.
Yeah, relax. What comes after MJ tonight for the segments?
Well, after that phenomenal interview with MJ, we've got Pastor John DeCecco, the senior pastor of Centrepoint Church, bringing an awesome thought.
That sounds really exciting. I wasn't expecting you to say that, but it's really good that we've got Pastor John. We're actually really excited to have him here tonight.
Yeah, how good's that? You know what, Riggs? I think we've had enough right now of us.
So let's never have enough of us.
Yeah, you know what?
Me and Pete normally, I don't know, you, whatever. Sorry, what do you want to cut to?
Let's just cut to D. I've heard that, Channel 9, Channel 7, Channel 10, even the ABC have poached D.
Have they?
They've poached D, but you know what? D's just so loyal
Love
that she does not want to
Loyalty.
leave United. And you know what? Even with that minimal amount of money that she's getting paid, she does such a phenomenal job.
She does. She actually does.
So let's cross to D.
All right, over to you, D.
D, United News, coming to you live.
Making news in sport, well, it's only fair as United News we acknowledge that Carlton have won another game. The NBA is back and everyone is playing in the bubble, which is at Disneyland. And speaking of the NBA, on Tuesday it was Kobe Bryant's birthday, so happy birthday, Black Mamba. In Hollywood, Angelina Jolie takes her daughter out as doing real mum duties to get school supplies in $700 slides. In breaking news, Zac Efron's flight to LA has been cancelled, so he'll be here in Australia for to be confirmed how long. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled. How lucky are we, Australia? Well, that's all tonight from United News. Back to Nick and Riggs.
Yeah, Pete. Whoa, calm down.
Whoa, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Pete. Pete checks.
What?
Why are you so upset? I know, man. I know we got Jordan on today when you weren't here. But it's all good, man. Because you know why? Because I'm taking over your spot, and that's why we got Jordan here.
Oh.
It's all good, Pete. I'll speak to you later.
Can you hear
It's
me?
all good.
Pete, mate. Pete. Whoa, hold on. I'm happy about the Jordan part. Alright, I'm happy about that. Now, I overheard you say I'm taking over.
I'm not taking over, guys.
Oh, okay.
It's all good. I'm not taking over. I'm a special guest plug here.
Yep.
Just a one night only helping out.
Thank
But
God.
you know what? I'm having a lot of fun, eh?
We actually enjoy you. When I say we, I mean me. And for you watching at home today on a Friday night.
Well, thanks, Jerry's, because you know what? Honestly, guys, it's so good. So good. I can't believe our new guest that we got. You know that? I want to. Do you know what song's coming on right now? Just listen. How good's that track? Oh, it just reminds me. It brings me back to being a child in Space Jam.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's where it's from.
Yeah.
I couldn't pick it.
Yeah. Betting on the United Cats, we can play. We can do all these.
We can,
little
can't
tricks.
we?
Yeah.
Oh.
The sound guys, shout out to you, man, because you are
man.
awesome.
So good, Jamie.
Yeah, but you know what? I think we should just cross the interview.
Should we?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we're ready to go. He's ready. Yeah, live
Ready.
from the Windy City.
Windy Hill, Essendon Football Club. Here we go.
No,
Matthew
Windy
Lloyd.
City. Windy City, Chicago.
James
with
Hurd.
Michael Jordan.
Michael
Michael, how are you, bro?
He's an unbelievable player.
Awesome. Well,
That's honestly so good to hear, bro. We're so glad you're doing well.
yeah. You know how good is it that we can actually just speak to you over Zoom?
Yeah.
Like, how happy are you about this?
I'm the boss now.
That's great. That's honestly so good to hear. We love the fact that we can even communicate with him through Zoom.
Yeah, I know.
It's so good.
How good is it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna go. I reckon you should ask the first question.
Yeah. Look, Mike, can I call you Michael? Like, I know, like, first name basis. Yeah? Is that cool? Alright, awesome. We just have a few questions for you because we're super psyched. I'm super psyched. He is.
Yeah.
Pete, deep down, is. Like, he's psyched.
Pete's real salty. You know Pete Checks.
Yeah.
Pete Checks is
Massive,
really
massive
salty.
fan of yours. Loves
He's
you to
huge.
bits. MJ, everything. Jordan, shoes,
Yeah.
got the hoodies, everything.
He even looks a bit like Michael Jordan, don't you think? If he shaved his head.
He looks like somebody else if he shaved his head. The first question, Michael. Who's one player, in your opinion, that you would say can actually beat you one-on-one?
Kobe Bryant, because he steals all my moves.
Really?
I honestly didn't think, like, there are some great players that he's played against.
Yeah.
But I didn't, like he's obviously up there, but I didn't pick.
Yeah, I
pick to be
didn't.
that
I didn't pick Kobe. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't think Kobe would beat him.
guy. Like, Kobe's great. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. Kobe is phenomenal. He's amazing.
Yeah, he is the Mamba.
But you're the goat.
Yeah,
In my
Jordan's a goat.
He's a goat.
He is.
He's not a real goat.
He believes he can fly.
Have you seen him fly?
Yeah, I have. What was it? The '89 dunk contest, I believe it was.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, Michael. I might be absolutely wrong, but I think it was the '89 dunk contest where he actually flew.
He actually flew. You saw it happen.
I seen it happen. I'm that old.
He definitely is.
Well, Michael, the question that's on everyone's lips here at United is, what happened with baseball? Like, you went into, like, you retired, and then you went to baseball. What actually happened, man? We all want to know about it.
We're
What
dying
happened
to know.
with baseball?
I don't remember. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah. Alright. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I still can't understand why.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Michael, that's one of, like, the biggest mysteries for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely is. But I mean, to go to baseball, come back, and do what you did. I mean, I could do that if I wanted to. I chose not to.
He's got the chest for it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that's relevant, but it is. You know.
He's
Anyway,
like-
next question.
Awesome. So,
Next question, Michael. This one's dear to both of our hearts because you know he was there at '89 when you were flying, but I wasn't born yet. But I did watch this movie, Space Jam. We both love it.
actually, I don't even think I was born yet.
During Space Jam.
No, during the '89 thing. I think I just watched the clip on YouTube.
No, you were definitely, look at you were definitely there. Space Jam #1, I honestly can't remember when it came out, Michael, so please forgive me.
Go into the Space Jam.
But how good was it?
Yeah.
As a movie, how great was it?
I grew up on that.
Your favourite basketball player, your
Yeah.
favourite cartoon
Yeah.
brought together.
Yeah, I mean Looney Tunes, and then you got MJ. I
Oh.
think like my favourite basketballer, Patrick Ewing. Sorry, Michael, but
Ooh.
yeah, because I was in New York. I'm a New York Knicks fan. Shout out to the Knicks. We'll get you on Patrick next week.
Oh, I don't know about that. He's gone next week.
I think I'm cold next week, but you know what? Yeah, Space Jam.
But Space Jam, sorry, I got distracted. I get distracted. Space Jam, Michael. Now, there are rumours that are now confirmed, there are clips, there are videos of LeBron James doing Space Jam 2. Now, you know, mixed feelings about it. Everybody would. You're the GOAT. He's whatever, self-proclaimed king. How do you feel about LeBron James in Space Jam 2?
Yeah, I think we feel the same way about it too, Riggs, don't we?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, like Space Jam's one of those movies that you don't touch. Like it's a cult classic.
100%.
Like I even think kids like like United guys, have you watched Space Jam? We want to hear your shout outs in the comment. We want to hear what you want to ask Michael.
do.
Put it in the comments because you know what? This is going off. This is trending right now. This is viral. This is trending. Hashtag United with MJ.
Just quietly though, if you haven't seen Space Jam, Nick did tell me earlier that there's going to be a United night where we are going to connect on Zoom and watch Space Jam together.
Yeah, that's actually happening.
And you know what? P-Chex might even be there.
Yeah,
He might even be there.
he won't want to miss that one. That's for sure.
No, he'll want to see Jordan.
Yeah, because he didn't get to speak to Jordan. We got to speak
No,
to
yeah,
speak to Jordan.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so he wants to see Jordan in a movie, not in real life. So it's all good, Pete. Shout out to you, man. But you know what? There's a question I've always wanted to ask you since '02. You know, these youth kids probably weren't even born in '02. No, they weren't.
Maybe? No,
they weren't
Way
because
too young.
'02's.
You'd be 18.
Yeah, 18. No,
18.
no,
No,
you,
still
they
too
weren't
young.
born. So, Michael, you went back and decided to come back to the NBA after your second retirement, and decided to go to the Wizards.
Yeah, look, we're all confused.
Why? Why did an all-time GOAT like yourself, Michael,
Yep.
go to the Wizards?
You didn't have to do it.
You definitely didn't. So, can you answer that for us? Why did you go to the Wizards?
I don't remember. It's gonna be like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I still don't have peace about it. Like, you know,
I mean, each to your own. I would have gone back to Toronto.
Riggs would play for the Melbourne Tigers right now. Let's be realistic.
I mean, no, I wouldn't. I'm too good for Melbourne Tigers. And Melbourne United, anyway.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's show my
Hey,
age.
I would have gone to Toronto.
Yeah. Where's your 2K player playing right now? Like what team?
I didn't go to Toronto because I wanted Gasol to keep his spot, so I went to what was it called, State, and low key, I don't really like Steph. He doesn't pass the ball.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you go to Golden State. When you're a Knick, everything's all good. So when you go to the New York Knicks, when you play at that Madison Square Garden, you're all good. You're just draining them from everywhere. So it's all good.
The only
But
thing you're draining right now is my life. Sorry, Michael. We know time is of the essence for you. Time difference. We're Friday night. So what does that make them? What are you?
Thursday morning.
Thursday. I know. Bright and early. We get that. So we won't keep you much longer.
Now, I think we've still got a couple more.
We still have a couple more?
A couple more questions for MJ. Now, I think this is going to be the last question, but
What happens,
second
what
last.
happens to a couple more?
There's the second last question. So, Last
Okay,
Dance has
okay.
just come out, Michael.
Oh.
How do you feel about the Last Dance? Like, what are your thoughts on how it was filmed to being released, to being so popular, making so much more money on your jerseys because everyone's decided to buy them again? You know what? How does it feel being even more rich?
That's hard to judge.
That's actually a fair answer. I wasn't expecting that sort of response, but you know what? Hats off to you, Michael.
I kind of actually appreciated the doco, the
Yeah.
story. It gave me more of an insight into what, I guess, a life of a basketball NBA superstar was like.
Yeah, it made me realise that Dennis Rodman was definitely my favourite player.
he's actually really good.
Yeah. No, but Jordan is the GOAT.
He is.
I think we've got time for one more question, Riggs.
We do. As we promised, a couple of questions, Nick.
Yeah,
Not,
sorry.
not multiple, couple. Our last question for you, Michael. Just answer this, log off whenever you feel like it. We'd love to see your face next time, maybe, possible follow-up. But the argument between who's better? I mean, how long has this gone on for, Nick? This argument?
I think it's gone on for a while.
It has.
Yeah.
Like, you or Kobe, like, they, tried to compare you with Magic and Larry. I don't know how you could get compared with Larry, but you did.
Larry's just old.
Hey, in all fairness, he played a lot of his career with a broken back.
Did he?
Yeah, he actually did. So shout out to you, Larry. But a lot of the
I thought it was gonna be like Mike Tyson. Spinal. Spinal.
I think he's the last person we should probably be bagging on TV.
Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
He said it. But modern age conversations, have you compared with LeBron James? Now, for us, 89, 93
I'm 93 too, John.
years old. Yeah. We just can't see the comparison. I mean, basketball's so much more physical. When you played, you basically got bashed and had to make a shot at the same time. LeBron gets poked and he's on the ground crying. But everybody poses the question, who is the real GOAT? LeBron or Jordan? And we want to know his opinion, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your take on that?
And we want an honest opinion too, Michael.
Yes.
Player. Yeah, he's one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world. I know it's a natural tendency to compare eras to eras, and it's going to continue to happen. I'm a fan of his. I love watching him play, but it's as you can see, our league is starting to expand on very talented players, and I think he's made his mark. He will continue to do so over a period of time. But when you start the comparisons, I think it is what it is. It's just a standard of measurement. And I take it with a grain of salt. He is a heck of a basketball player, without a doubt.
That was honest.
I'm shocked, absolutely shocked with what he
That
just
was
said.
really honest, and that was really humble of you.
It was.
Michael, you are a gentleman and a scholar.
Look, I don't know him too well, so yeah, maybe he's a scholar.
Yeah, and you know what? When I'm down in the Windy City, we might have to shoot some hoops, you know what I mean?
James Hurd doesn't shoot hoops. What do you-
Windy City, not Windy Hill.
Windy Hill.
Windy City. Anyway, Michael, thank you so much for coming on United Youth. Do you want to say something real quick at the end? Just
I never read that.
awesome. That was such a great.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Awesome. You know what? So honoured to have you on the United Couch as the first guest.
Yeah, it is actually. That's a big guest. And we
Yeah,
got him.
huge
We
guest.
sold him.
How are we gonna top it next week?
Maybe I'll get Pete back.
Do I pass the test though, Riggs?
What test?
As being able to host with you?
Look, to be honest, guys, there's not many requirements to hosting. One, you got to be good looking. Nick's kind of not there yet. Two, you got to be funny. Nick's only funny because we're laughing at him.
That's fair.
What he is good at is holding a conversation. He's great at holding convos, and he's great at keeping the consistency between us and this distance. I
Yeah.
like the distance.
Thank God I'm 1.5 away.
He definitely is. He definitely is. But before we end things tonight, we do have one more thing, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We have Pastor John DeCecco.
We do.
That-
What's he doing?
He's bringing the thought. That unit up. He's a unit, isn't he?
He's a bit of a tank.
Yeah, he is.
He's built like a machine.
And he has a really big beard.
I got a beard.
Yeah, definitely.
But maybe we should go back to Pastor John.
Yeah, sending it to you, Pastor John, and you're going to knock it out the park. Go ahead.
Hey United, great to be with you today. Just a big shout out to our pastors, Nick and Carly. Thank you for the opportunity of being able to speak to you guys, and I'm so excited about what God's doing in our United Youth. Well, I want you to continue watching United TV. I know that Nick and Carly have got some great programs, as well as the rest of the leaders, and I've been seeing some of you guys on there as well. Man, I can't wait to meet some of you. I know some of you have come to the Lord while we've been in COVID, and I don't know about you, but this time of COVID has been so frustrating, hasn't it? Come on, if we're going to be real, it's been frustrating, but God's doing something. And I want us to be really open to the things of God. And I don't know about your homework. I don't know about your schooling. Some of us are doing it differently. I know, I'm just glad that I'm not in that place right now. We've got our Connect groups, which are called United groups, and that's a place where you can hang. Again, stay tuned for all that information. I'm sure that the leaders will put that on there, and you'll be able to get that information and be a part of what God's doing. The theme that we're going to be talking about is Jesus over everything in those hangs. I just want to give you a little bit about that. Jesus over everything. What does that mean? Well, you know what? Jesus over everything in my life. And I know that if I have Jesus over my life, well, then everything else will just come into alignment. Everything else will be sorted. Although it looks like it's not going to happen, although the challenges are going to be there, although the frustrations are going to happen like I've just said before. But I want to tell you that when Jesus is over everything, he's the one that brings peace. And the peace that we're looking for is the peace that happens on the inside. So I know that at United, you're going to be hearing some great news about what's going to happen in the future. So I want you to be a part of it. I want you to get excited, because we're not going to be telling you tonight, or I'm not going to be breaking the news. I don't want to be the killjoy. But Nick and Carly have got some great information that's going to blow you away. So from John DeCecco, again, so looking forward to meeting you whenever this COVID's over. But in the meantime, stay tuned. Get onto Centrepoint Church, become a part of our subscriber on our YouTube channel, and just remain plugged in. I know that God is going to do amazing things in your life. So see you next time. God bless.